Okay, so Starfleet Academy. Um, when I saw pictures from it, I was apprehensive a little bit. Um, Not that I didn't think it looked good, but I don't know. There's something about it. I was like, I don't know if I am going to enjoy this. Like there's some things about it that just look odd to me. Some characters I didn't think looked interesting or well, for example, I'll give you a for example here. Um, Robert Picardo, he's coming back as the Doctor, the Voyager Doctor, which is great. Um, but I didn't like his uniform. I don't really like any of the uniforms, to be honest with you. He looks like he hasn't tucked his shirt in, which I know they're going for a certain aesthetic, certain design aesthetic, because this takes place apparently in Star Trek Discovery time period, like after they go to the future, which is a choice. I will say that, but it's like when they said Starfleet Academy, I think everybody was thinking more along the lines of like, hey, what if they did like something in the realm of TNG or maybe the Picard era? What if they did something like that people wanted? Not that people didn't want this. Because like I said, I have not personally begun watching Strange New Worlds or Discovery just yet. So I'm not going to like crap on it because I haven't watched it. But I feel like more people wanted to see a different setting, something different, but not necessarily this. Again, her uniform has the same problem. And I don't know if this is like a command, like not command, but like an admiral uniform or a high up uniform or something. But like, I feel like Picard did it right if they're going to do future stuff. It keeps the aesthetic the same as it was from like the older shows like Next Generation and Deep Space Nine and Voyager. And I know they changed it up for Enterprise, obviously, but like I kind of feel like they could have kept it a little bit better than this. But she's got the, if I can show with my mouse, you can see she's got the off-centered, like what is this? It's like tuck your shirt in. If they had like maybe angled this or something, it would look similar to the logo from like the actual logo from the show. But even then, if you want to talk about the logo of the show, see what I did there. There's another picture of her. Which this is a different looking outfit. I kind of like this, but if it's going to be off-centered and have that like weird untucked area, that's kind of dumb. Like I like, I like this. I do not, however, like this. Does that make sense? Like the aesthetic is weird. I like there to be like some black, and maybe this is a PT uniform or something because she's got a what'd you call it? A whistle there. And I don't know. It's just I'm not feeling Star Trek from it, even though I know it says Star Trek right here. It's like, Paramount, can you just like... So moving on, I like this guy's aesthetic. I'm a big fan of Klingons. Klingons are great. So this guy, he looks awesome to me. I think his background is he wants to be a doctor of some sort or something. But anyway, moving on. So we got Tig Notaro as this lady. I can't remember her name. And we talked about that to death. Okay, so Sam. This chick, this is an interesting concept for Star Trek. I kind of don't like it, but I understand that they want to do something different, and it's kind of cool to see something, um, to see them trying to do something. As you can see there, it says that she is, she's her species. It says that she's a Caskian, which I guess that's new for Star Trek. But she is a hologram. Um, so it's kind of cool. They're going to do the whole where they play off of um, the Doctor and how he is a hologram, and he's been given, you know, he's been given his own life and liberty essentially to do his own thing. But I think that's an interesting concept to have a character who is a hologram, kind of looking for some sort of like, she's looking for like her own kind of identity as a different species than everybody else. You know, she's barely even a solid. You know, I think that's a cool concept. Now, my only problem is that like I don't know if her species plays into this, but like usually holograms are based on other things. Like the Doctor, his appearance was based off of the engineer who built him. But I don't know who she's based on. Is she based off of what her species looks like on its own? Is she a hologram like the Doctor, or is she? I don't know. What's her whole deal? I don't know. I just thought that was. I think she's an interesting concept, especially because she wants to do operations. It's like I would think she'd want to do everything. You know, she's a hologram. It's like she can do anything. It seems like, and be anything if she can. I don't know if that's the case or not, but I guess we'll see. I will be watching this show. I'm going to review it. Again, I'm not a huge fan of the the Kurtzman Trek stuff. Basically, anything after Enterprise has been iffy to me. I didn't like the J.J. Abrams stuff, but I'm willing to give everything a chance before I judge it outright. So this could be really good. I mean, again, I have nothing against the actress. I've never seen her in anything, so she could be like a really good actress. But again, I'm willing to give it a chance and see what they do with it. Moving on. There she is again, with some of her fellow cadets. I'm really looking forward to see these display pads and like the backgrounds and stuff. This is cool. I like that. These uniforms for cadets, they make sense to me. I like how, if you can see under her arm here, you can see like the Starfleet logo. It's like, that's kind of a cool thing to have in the thing, in the uniform, you know, and you can see the stripe of what she wants to be. Engineering, he's got one. I'm sure this lady back here has one. But I kind of like that whole vibe, if you want to say that. But yeah, I don't know. I'm cautiously optimistic. I think I love Klingons. They're like one of my favorites. I was trying to learn Klingon, but I'm still working on it. But I haven't really. It's hard. It's hard to catch a different language, let alone Klingon. So, whatever. Moving on to this lady. This is Holly Hunter. She's playing the captain, commodore, ambassador, something of the ship, the USS Athena, which Starfleet Academy is now on a ship. And it's like, on one hand, I like that because you can teach the cadets how to do things from an actual ship. And they're not regulated to being on the ground doing like simulators and stuff. They can actually have hands-on experience out in space, which is cool. But on the other hand, like Starfleet Academy's been there forever. And like, why would you move it away from, like, I can understand having like a proxy ship, like a what do you call it, like a praxis or something, like a ship that takes cadets out, but like to move the whole thing there, I think is silly, unless that's what they're doing. I don't know. I didn't really catch the whole details of everything, so maybe that's what they're doing. I don't know. But Holly Hunter is the captain, and in the trailer that I saw, I don't know. She doesn't strike me as a Starfleet captain or anything above that, because I think she is like a commodore or something higher than just a captain. But there's that alien behind her. I don't know who this guy is, but he's cool. I love it, the aliens of Star Trek. I think they're cool looking. There's Tig Notaro again. This lady has caused a lot of controversy, apparently. While I don't mind her look, what they're going for is that she is a Jem'Hadar female. I don't think there were any Jem'Hadar females. My impression was that after the Dominion was defeated, the Jem'Hadar probably just died. All of them, because they didn't have any more of their Ozempic or whatever it was. Milk. Their white. I can't remember the actual name of the drug that they had to have. We'll just call it Ozempic, because I don't know what else it's called. But they were addicted to their Ozempic. And I didn't think there were any females, but she's clearly a female here. And again, I like what the look that they're going for, and I'm sure they're going to explain it. You know, I'm not saying they're just going to be like, and here's a female Jem'Hadar. But if they do and they don't explain it, like, come on, guys, what are we doing here? Also, I have another picture. I think, yeah, here it is. So if you look here real close at her uniform, you can see teensy weensy little, what are they called? The Klingon symbol, like in her uniform. And man, I'm not upset about it, because again, you can do whatever you want with Star Trek right now, because if you're the guy leading Star Trek right now, you can do whatever you want with it. My only problem is that this is some sort of like personal display of where they came from, Klingon. So, and actually, I think, to be completely 100% honest, I think somewhere it was said that she's part Klingon, part Jem'Hadar. So maybe her dad's a Jem'Hadar and her mom's a Klingon. If so, great. But there was an episode of Voyager, I do believe, where there is one of the blue aliens. I don't know what they're called. Not the Andorans or whatever they're called. Guys with the deedly-deedlies. Not one of those guys, but a blue guy. And he's wearing a necklace, and it's part of his home planet or something. And Tuvok basically dresses him down for it and says that is not part of Starfleet regulations. And I know it's been like 600 years or something like that, some extremely long time, or not 600 years. It's been a really long time since Voyager, 50 years, let's say, 40 years, 30, I don't know, whatever. But like, I feel like this is unprofessional. It's like you're showing allegiance to your home planet when your allegiance should be to Starfleet. And I mean, she's part of Starfleet because she's got her badge right here. I assume she's some sort of high-ranking officer. She's got looks like she's got 1, 2, 3 dots on her badge, which, ensign, lieutenant, junior grade, lieutenant. Then you've got lieutenant commander or just commander. She's got 3. It looks like I'd say maybe a commander of some sort. But like, lady, where's your allegiance to democracy, to the republic? I don't know. And speaking of their badges, what is this badge? Like, I don't like that at all. I like the rest of her uniform. If it was like this only, she's obviously in a command position. I think there's a photo on here of the badges alone. Yeah. So, like, I think this is Tig Notaro's get up. But she's got the command, or not command, but she's got the commander 3 dots. But, and it sounds like I'm picking on this show, without it even being known like anything about it so far, really. But like this is, I feel like that badge could have gone through like one more pass in the design phase. I want something more like this. Like it's just simple. You got the two things hanging down on this one, but like this one's kind of, it's gaudy. It's long. It looks like feathers or something. Even just this would have been perfect. Just that, and like the circle behind it, maybe. Actually, just this circle and this right there would have been perfect. These things hanging down don't need to be there. I think Star Trek peaked. No, it didn't peak. Star Trek got it right when it's simple and like utilitarian, where it's like a uniform and not a fashion statement. You know, it's very like what's the name? Protractor. Pragmatic, I think, is the word that I'm looking for. But it's just strange because then you got like the cadet. This is the cadet badge. This is a captain. Looks like captain badge of some sort. This kind of looks like, I think that's on the doctor. So he doesn't have any ranks on his. But I don't know, guys. Chat, what are we thinking? I know what I'm thinking, but I don't know what you're thinking. This is a picture of the USS Athena docking at, I'm guessing this is Starfleet Academy on the ground, because you got, San Francisco bridge and a city back there. This is obviously Starfleet headquarters. We got some other characters here. This lady, she is, excuse me. She's Genesis Lithe. She's a Darsha or Darshay. I think I went to school with somebody named Darshay. She's a cadet. She wants to go command. I think this girl is the daughter of somebody. I think she's the daughter of the captain or commodore of the ship. I don't know. We'll see. But that could be interesting to have your to have your mom as like the leader, and like you're going through school. It's like you're having your mom as the principal of the school. It's like you're gonna get in trouble so much, but you're gonna get away with it because you're the daughter. Excuse me. Next person, we get to look at this guy's name, J. Din Cragg. Cragg, such a cool name. I like that. Like Worf, Moog. Who was the other guy? Shoot, what's his name? Guy with the big Gowron. I love the Klingons. I wish Gowron didn't turn out to be such a bad guy. Just did the Picard maneuver just there. Pull my shirt down. But yeah, J. Din Cragg. He's Klingon, going for sciences or medical. I don't know. This guy just looks cool. I don't know if those are scars on his face, or maybe if he like cut them into his beard. Maybe it's how many people he's killed. That's kind of cool. I don't know. I love Klingons. This lady, it doesn't have her name. I'm sure there's a name. Darem Rami. He's Kionian. Keonian. I don't know what that is, but we'll see him. That's kind of interesting. Obviously, we've got Sam. We already talked about her. Caleb Meir. He's human. Okay, so we do have a human, but he doesn't know what he wants to go with. He's undeclared. Oh, what's that all about? Got him. We got him already. I do like the symbol on the floor here. It's pretty simple. This is really cool. It's just a simple uniform or symbol. Those are characters, obviously, but that'll be cool. Where is Actually, you know what? I'm gonna risk it. I just won't play the sound because I don't want to get hit. We'll play it and watch it. We'll just see. So San Fran uh, going towards the place. Got the city at night. I know there's some Easter eggs in here, but I'm gonna miss them all. Lady, I know she's giving a speech or something at this point, talking about Starfleet. You got the cadets, who's our big cast. I don't know what this lady's whole deal is, but I like it. A Vulcan, or this is a Vulcan, but it could actually be maybe a Romulan. You never know. And I don't know if this uniform, because this uniform's different from, you got the cadet uniforms back here, but are they bringing back the Marines from Enterprise? How like they had the Mako Marines and they have Starfleet. I don't know. That could be interesting. Like I said, I'm willing to give this show a shot, even though I'm not a fan of this new stuff. I'm willing to give it a shot, but we'll see. So again, I'm not playing sound, but we're seeing they've got a whole pavilion devoted to Captain Kirk, which, I mean, he's probably the best captain of all, so he should have his own pavilion. He should have a ship named after him. You know, the USS Captain James T. Kirk of the Starship Enterprise. All of that on the side of the ship. That'd be cool. But got Guy here walking down the halls. Got Guy here doing push-ups, lady, girl, and then Klingon man. They're all friends. Look how best friends they are. Wow, they're so good friends. In 26. That's next year. This wall has a lot of people on it, as far as like, oh man, that subspace anomaly is taking my brains away. It's got a lot of Easter eggs of people. Oh, for example, right here, Lieutenant Commander Data, which I know he's dead, technically. You got Commander Deanna Troi. That's kind of cool. Lieutenant Tom Paris. You know, Lieutenant Julian Bashir. Yeah, that's a good one. I know we had one that said it was Garrick. Garrick is on here somewhere too. Admiral Spock, Lieutenant Natasha Yar, dead obviously. Christine Chappell, she's on there. Sulu is on there. Crusher, Admiral. Lieutenant Junior Grade Wesley R. Crusher. Where is the one? Who's Bulk? Or is that Balo? Avi Balo? Sorry, I've got my other LCAR screen is over here, and I'm looking at it to zoom in, because if I look at my main screen here, I can't read nothing. I know one said it was Garrick, but he was an ambassador or something like Spock, Admiral Spock. That's what it says. I'm sorry, not Admiral Spock, Ambassador Spock. Harry Kim is there. The Who is there. I can't remember where Garrick was, and maybe if it's on the screen. Oh, Chekhov. William T. Riker. We know who that guy is. The best beard in all of Starfleet. Janice Rand. She was in the original series. Okay, well, I cannot find him. Oh, that's probably Chakotay. We can't see behind. Move your heads. Move your heads so I can see. I know Garrick is on there somewhere. Garrick is one of my favorite characters too. So anyway, yeah, we're moving on. So, Where duty, honor, sacrifice, loyalty, all that baloney, integrity. And then you got the man himself, Robert Picardo, as the Doctor. Now, again, I've already commented on this, Kuibo, if you missed it, but what is with this? It looks like an old man who didn't tuck his pants in correctly or something. And they've got it too. You know, this must be like an admiral or something higher than a captain's uniform, because that is, I can't see everybody wearing something similar to that. That is just weird. But anyway, got some romance maybe. I mean, obviously, I don't know what that's all about. Stuff coming in. Look at these planets crying, which I think that was Tatiana Maslany, or Maslany, was it? The lady who played She-Hulk. Anyway, you got Klingon man looking off into the stars like, who will I be? Something like that, probably. Oh, what, do I want to be there? Oh, cool. And then we have this. Now, I didn't talk about this earlier because I didn't have the picture from it. And we'll get to it. It's fine. But is Benjamin Sisko going to show up in this show? You know, I mean, obviously the character is on the show, or at least being shown here. It says the fate of Benjamin Sisko, emissary to the prophets. Captain Sisko's fate. Did he die in the fires? Oh, in the fire caves of Bajor? Or did he live on in the Celestial Temple? Now we know the answer, but why are they going to explore this as like a side thing in this show? You know, like Avery, I can't remember his name. Avery Brooks? The actor who played Sisko. I'll look it up later. I don't care. He's still alive. And if he does show up in this show, that would be kind of cool. I'd love to see a spin-off show about Sisko, just what he's done since being in the Celestial Temple with the Bajoran gods, essentially. Like, that's cool, but I just feel like they're doing him a disservice by putting him in this show as like a side one-off type thing and not like a full-on centered show about him. But we'll see, I guess, in early 26. Your future, sitting on a bench, putting your forehead on a lady, doing, I don't know what's this dance? Like, sure, dance all you want, but like, don't film it. That's just cringe. Anyway, your destiny is in the stars. Wearing cool jackets. Going to a nightclub with Tig Notaro and a Jem'Hadar lady with a terrible badge. And then she's saying, "Oh, you guys are going to school here, and this is the ship. This is the Athena ship. Welcome to Starfleet Academy. I'm Mrs. Stretchy." Whatever. We'll see what it's all about. Oh, no, wait a minute. Now, this part was stupid because obviously this is Paul Giamatti, and he's, I want to say they said he's half like Tellarite and half Klingon or something. It's like, man, I hate the halfsies. The half this, half that. You know, it's like, I don't know. It's just stupid, but he's obviously the bad guy. Why is he whistling the Star Trek theme song? Like, is that in universe? In universe, do they play that coming from the ship? I just think it's weird, but he's whistling the theme song, and it's like, I'm coming to kill all you kids. Anyway, Paramount. What are they doing? We'll never know. I do want to find one more picture. Ooh, what's that? Just gets the ship. This is the one that had Garrick. Oh, yeah, here it is. Garrick, right over here on the right. It says Ambassador Garrick. It's like, oh, is he the ambassador to the Cardassians? That would be kind of cool. But this person's talking about Braithwaite, Dr. Braithwaite. I don't know that person. Maybe I just haven't gotten there. Lieutenant Commander Torres Balana. So that's a cool Easter egg. This is another picture from the show. Two people. They're probably commemorating the start of a new season, like through the new season of Starfleet Academy, of kids graduating or something. Excuse me. I do like the logo down here where it's got the little shoosh, these little shoosh coming off the bottom. It's interesting. Let's see. I know a lot of people were talking about the Starfleet Academy game, you could get like the little figures. It was like I can't remember who exactly it was, but I know I've got the pictures somewhere, but it's fine. I don't know. It does look interesting on the surface. I just hope that they do something more with it. I don't know. Star Trek has been disappointing in the past, but they have a chance here to do something good. Will they take it? Maybe. We'll see, though. Obviously, that's not from the show, but anyway, is Boothby going to be there? Do you think they'll have like a holographic Boothby to talk to people? I think that would be cool. I think that actor's dead, though, so schwiggity, schwiggity, whatever. Okay. Let's see.